It's time for bed, little mouse, little mouse. Darkness is falling all over the house.
I remember very distinctly sitting here, and this was maybe a couple weeks after I had Patrick, and there was a picture of me sitting on the end table with Sean. And I remember looking at that picture and crying and being like, I'm never going to be that person again. No one can explain how much your life changes. Like, people tell you, oh, your life's going to change. And you're like, yeah, I know, I'm going to have a kid and the kid's going to cry and I'm going to need to take care of the kid, right? Honestly, I can't even really put it into words. It's just, it's like I'll never be able to just go out and do, just go out and do something, or enjoy myself at an event and only have to worry about me. I'm always going to have this other person to consider. And I think I knew that going into it, but I didn't know that until after, right? Like the real impact of that. And I think, I'm not saying I wasn't happy for it. It's just, I feel like I had to grieve a loss of myself, of who I was prior to Patrick. There was me prior to Patrick, and now there's me now.
I think one thing I would have used to say about myself in the past would have been passionate, as in the things I was interested in, I was really interested in. Whereas now I feel having a kid, it just takes up so much of your time, and even when I have time and Brian is watching Max or doing something, then I always feel guilty that if he's working, then I should be working too. I shouldn't be relaxing, doing something fun while he's watching Max. But he doesn't feel the same way. Only women feel that way, I think.
It's definitely something to work.
Sometimes all you have to do is say the name, and I'm not sure that's
And I've heard those.
With like Zach being so much younger, like 11 or 12 years younger than me, I always kind of acted like a second mother to him. So I think right from the start, I kind of knew what I was getting into, and I just kind of molded into the role of now being called mom, which is weird.
After I had Patrick, I was with a psychiatrist, and I remember her asking me about, like, how was your delivery? That was one of her questions when she interviewed me. How was your delivery? And I said it was traumatic. And she was like, wow, that's a really profound word to use in relation to labor. Like, what makes you say that it was traumatic? And I think it's that I was, even though I took prenatal and stuff, I was ill prepared for the intensity that it implicated my body.
Looking back, I'm so thankful that Spence was there with me, because he was like, having surgery, like you can't really do anything. Like you kind of sit in a bed and they bring the baby to you and stuff. So it was hard for sure, but it's nice to know that it gets easier and better.
It's kind of special being a mom, and then you think, oh, I get to celebrate Mother's Day. People get to celebrate me, No, I'm not just celebrating my mom. And you can, I think there's a bond that you start to share with your own mom too, and talking more about her experiences raising me, and that's really, really neat.
I don't know, it's the same as like when you get married and then you have like a husband. It's just strange changing your label, I guess. Like even like fiance was weird, and husband is still weird, and now being called mom and dad is just strange. It's just, I don't know. You have your own mom and dad, and it's just weird to think like now you're doing what they were doing 20 or 30 years ago. So,
well, I think I have a whole new respect for women in general. Like I think when I think about my mom, I think shit, she is a strong lady, right? Like, that's how I felt after. Like, it's an incredible thing that women's bodies can do this.
It's so amazing to think that, you know, that person is you.
It's still strange, I guess, but it's pretty rewarding, I guess, having a little human being always like smile when you walk into the room, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think I'm proud of myself.